Hi, my name is Kuldip Randhawa. I'm a professional engineer who was suspended in August 2005 through a fraudulent investigation by APEGBC in April 2005 for a water tank that was supposed to have been constructed and filled and commissioned, and then it collapsed. But actually the truth is there was no water tank whatsoever. So this was the primary reason why a number of issues have actually emerged since that time. Some of these issues were dealt with me by lawyers and dealing with them. One issue was the PR card, which has just recently surfaced, and the other one was a fingerprint issue back in 2000. I actually came to Canada in 1994 with a British citizenship. I applied through the normal means. I had a clear record, no criminal record whatsoever. I supported my entire family. My in-laws over here kind of assisted as part of the point system, where I came through legal means. So there was no reason when I applied for my passport, and Canadian passport, in a few years afterwards, having complied with the time and all that that was required, for them to ask for fingerprints. They asked for fingerprints on the claims that I actually, that there was another person with my name and the same date of birth and the same height, same color of eyes. I found that quite difficult to believe. So I approached my lawyer, my corporate lawyer, John P.Eng. He's actually now retired. I believe he's closed his business down. But this is going back at that time where he went and did some investigation. He wrote letters to the citizenship, and they could not explain. He couldn't understand why my fingerprints were needed when someone else had committed a crime. So it's like this: if your name is John Smith, right? Do we ask fingerprints of all John Smiths because of one John Smith is a criminal? So my wife came over. She's got a Canadian passport. She never gave any fingerprints. Not everybody does that. I know because of 9/11, a lot of people are just automatically giving it. But I'm talking about a time when there was no requirement for this. So we did some research and digging up. We got to the bottom of it, that there was no Kuldip Randhawa with a criminal record even. My lawyer obtained the records through freedom of information from the police station itself, and he did a complete criminal check, and I was clear. So there was no reason for that. And so I've reopened that case because I believe this is part of an identity theft where my character is being assassinated, me as a person is being targeted. So this matter has to now be reopened. It's not a closed matter anymore, particularly when I renewed my PR card. The first PR card which was issued to me was in 1994, lasts for 20 years. Upon being renewed, the card was valid for 5 years. It came back with one change. That change is they changed my nationality to Indian when I'm GBR, which is Great Britain. I still have a British passport. I'm a British citizen, and I have been writing to the organization, the PR body that issues the cards, and they have not responded back. I actually want to know who the person was that processed it. I need the names of the people who are involved. I got letters back where it just says such and such a department, but the name of the person is never signed nor even mentioned. So this was not a mistake. This was an intentional act to cause harm, economic loss, where I waste my time going back and forth, and God knows what else is in store for me down the road, because whatever the reasons why they did this have to be now investigated by the RCMP. I need immigration lawyers to come forward. Don't be afraid. I know you've been told to stay away from me. If you do that, then you're going to be held responsible through the Law Society complaint, because in the past I've given you a lot of relaxation. The fact that we are all being suppressed and we fear losing our jobs, but there has to be a point now where we have to take the higher road and be the better individuals. If you're educated enough, come forward, contact me, and I want to get to the bottom of this, because as far as I'm concerned, there was no Kuldip Randhawa for the fingerprint issue. I'm still a British citizen, and the reasons behind why they're doing this have to be investigated as part of a public inquiry. And therefore I've started this website called findtheotherkuldip.com. I'm reaching out to all the Randhawas. I want to make sure that when I go to court, I have all the evidence to prove this. My name, Kuldip Randhawa, the real Kuldip Randhawa. Email kuldiprandhawa5 gmail.com. Information is on the video. God bless this nation, and God bless the other nations of the world, because we need those blessings in the current state of affairs of what's taking place, where democracies are not operating as democracies. Thank you.